principles that you're going to learn tonight are not principles of, gee, that'd be nice, or these principles of, hey, that works in college. These are principles that I use all day, every day in businesses. But the aim of the game today is to make sure that your use of your time is very well rewarded well, I guess what I do is I tell you my story. And I show you all of the lessons. We'll go through the 28 lessons today as to why business is booming for me and how it can be doing the same thing for you. It's number one reason for me, time after time after time. I ask myself, what recession? I refuse to participate. What do? I refuse to participate. It's not my game. GDP is off by between 3 and 7 and 10% around the world. Some countries are up by 3 and 8%. Now, if GDP is off by 10%, that means 90% of the money that was spent last year is still being spent this year. Does that make sense? When is money made most? In an up economy or in down times? Most money is made in down times by people who know what they're doing. The third point is that the reason business is booming for me is that I have multiple streams of income. What do I have, folks? Multiple streams of? Multiple streams, because here's the thing. Let's say one market is down. Other markets are up. That market's still doing good. Okay, we can't get financing there, but the financing's still happening over there. Let's go and work over there for a bit more. Start thinking bigger. Start thinking much bigger. Remember, not 1 year from now, but 10 years from now. It's a 10-year cycle. To build the average business takes 7 years. To build a business takes 7 years. That's how long it takes you to find the right people, train the right people, find customers, build long-term customers. In fact, write this down. Repeat business equals profit. Too many businesses don't get enough repeat business, therefore they don't have much profit. Write down this definition of a business. Business is a commercial, profitable enterprise. That works without me. If I have to be there, then it's not really a business. If I have to be there, it's a job. Our goal is to get it so that we get, ultimately, multiple streams of income. Our job as a business owner, your first business is an apprenticeship for your second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 10th, bigger businesses. Does that make sense? Number 7, reason why business is booming, learn before you earn. What's it say, everybody, with some passion? Learn before you earn. You've got to learn stuff before you earn stuff. If you've only ever learned how to make 50 grand a year, guess what's the maximum you'll earn? 50 grand a year. What you've got to do is learn cash flow. Wouldn't it make more sense to go to courses and go and study and read books about how to make more cash flow so that you can get yourself to making $250,000, $500,000, $1 million bucks a year and then learn to invest? Point number 11, we're up to. And this one is a vital point for us to learn. It is one of the most important concepts in business that you must learn. This is where, get the thinking right, you'll get the doing right. So, this concept is called leverage. What's it called, everybody? If you truly grasp and understand the concept of leverage, you will understand how to create success in business anywhere, anytime. This is the most important philosophical understanding that you need to grasp. I do the work once and I get paid for... Come on, what do? I do the work how many times? And I get paid for... Okay? See, this is a simple thing. These books that I wrote, how many times do I write the book? How many times do I get paid for it? Forever. What you've got to understand is that, is the work you're doing today work that'll pay you today, or is it work that'll pay you forever? Long term at least. What work should a business owner be doing? You should be getting a new customer, because you get a new customer once, you keep them hopefully forever, but at least long term. You go out and write a business system, how to document how things should be done in your business. You write it down once, it can work forever, or at least long. Point 12 and 13. 12 is called acquisition cost. What's it called? And number 13 is called lifetime value. This is what business is. Too many of you are so focused on buying a product and selling the product for more than you bought it for, or hiring staff and selling them out for more than you pay in wages, that you miss the point. Business is buying customers for a certain price and then selling more to them than it cost you to buy them. This is why I teach you, repeat business is where there's profit. If you build your business this way, do you think that's easier than buy a product for cheap and sell it for more? This is a lot better way to run a business. I'm going to teach you the most important thing you should ever know if you're a business owner. If you do not know what I'm about to teach you as a business owner, you have no right to be a business owner. So we start at the beginning. Leads multiplied by conversion equals customers. Customers multiplied by number of transactions multiplied by average dollar sale equals total revenues for the business. Revenues is then multiplied by margins to give us take-home profits. So this little business, we've got a take-home profit of how much? 50,000, okay? Now, we're going to work on how many areas? Not a trick question. How many areas? 5 areas. We're going to work on them all at the same. We're going to try and double all of them, aren't we? No. Not going to try and double them. We're not going to try and add 50%, 20%, 30%. We're going to try and do, in 1 year, all we're going to do is work on each of those 5 numbers and make them 10% better than they were last year. Now we've got $80,525.50 in take-home profit, 61% increase. How many of you would believe that you might be able to find a way to help use a 61% increase in your bottom line over the next year? Anyone excited by that, yes or no? We're not trying to do massive jumps here, gang, even though we can do that in some businesses. All we're aiming to do is gradually grow the business to a point. If you add 10% this year, what's the bottom line profit? Does anyone know the math? It's over $250,000. 5 times the profit in 2 years because you did 10% first year, 10% second year. How many of you think you've just learned something pretty damn powerful, yes or no? Yeah. Number 28 reason why my business is booming is I don't wait, I don't ponder, I don't procrastinate. I take massive action when? Right now. 2 emotions in life that are drivers, fear and excitement. Most people let fear win more often. Let excitement win more often. Make some decisions that scare the living daylights out of you. Go do some stuff you would never normally do. I hope today we've under-promised and over-delivered. I hope you've got some more notes today than you thought you'd get. I hope you've got more ideas today than you thought you'd get. And I hope you walk out of here and take action with it and do stuff with it.